J-T-A-L. While I'm sitting here.
What's good, everybody? This your boy JTI Opposite from the Norm, back with another one. Before I get started, make sure y'all subscribe and hit that notification bell. Alright, so y'all see the title. Let's just preface it real quick. So Claudia Jordan talking all this trash. The rest of these I ain't gonna say what I want to say, but the rest of these heifers with cocktails that need to stop drinking cocktails because they sound so stupid had a lot to say about Kevin, and they didn't like him and all that, and they disrespectful now that the man's gone. So let's go ahead and hear what Claudia Jordan has to say while she talking about whether people like it or not. She got to say what she got to say.
I'm going to say this, and people can be mad at me if they want to. I think just because someone passes on, it doesn't mean we just, now we can't say anything negative or honest about you. Okay, you died. Guess what? Every single person in all these squares and everybody watching is going to die. So we can't be held accountable for the things that we said while we were alive. Listen, I think he has some very valid points. I think people are very unrealistic about relationships. I think a lot of women and a lot of men are. It's not a woman thing and it's not a man thing. But he just so happened to pop when he started coming for black women, because he did start off being negative towards black men, and people weren't really trying to hear that. Brothers weren't trying to hear about themselves, but what they were trying to hear about was how it's the women's fault. Interesting. So then he blew up, and then our dumbasses went and supported him. You know what I mean? And then he made, I heard, like up to $3 million off of his YouTube and all that from said black women. So I think, again, I think there is a place for people like Kevin Samuels to say, listen, you're being unrealistic. You have nothing you're bringing to the table, and you want this high value man, although Kevin Samuels himself was not a high value man while you playing, okay? He just, he looked the part. And
not even playing. Yeah, you're not even perpetrating the ball, because come to find out.
So this is my thing. Throwing shots. You never really got to the point of why you're saying what you're saying about Kevin. Just being happy that he's dead when he was telling some real shit, whether you wanted to hear or not, giving facts and data that we don't talk about in our community, making us think about different things. You still wanted to go ahead and throw shots at the man. And the funny thing is, all these heifers on here are miserable. It's always miserable people that want to take shots at other people that actually are doing some work and actually helping people. They don't help nobody. I don't see nobody saying, oh, I'm so glad this show because this helps me. I see people happy that Kevin was saying certain things that help them. And I really don't give a damn who like it or who don't like it. Because the reality is we got to go back to some of the old school ways that we had. Because nowadays everybody's so fucking softening in their feelings unless they're talking about another man. When we talk about men and shit and shame on men, it's fine then. Say something about a woman, then it's a problem. We need to go back where we holding each other accountable, because we all out of order right now. And it's really terrible when you got women really acting like men most of all. And that's how they look at our black women or black females that used to act like women. The leadership is gone. So whether they like it or not, is what it is. And that's what needed to be. All right. So let's go ahead and go to this other video. All right. So y'all seen what Claudia Jordan had to say about the brother KS, Kevin Samuels. So let's go ahead and get into the real issue, which is her relationship. Talking trash about Kevin, but let's just go ahead and get into her relationship.
There he is.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, how you doing?
So I've given most of the couples a day to reflect, because it's one thing to hear all the information, it's another thing to absorb it. But I've got to talk to KJ and Claudia because they had the tallest wall. I got to figure out, why are they together? They've got so many issues. What's the relationship?
All right, real quick. Why is AJ Johnson, the mama from Baby Boy, he got his own job, trying to give somebody advice when she's 58 years old and she ain't got no damn man? She's not married. But this is who they went to get advice from. So apparently she's like some kind of life coach or some crap. But if y'all saying Kevin Samuels has no right to give advice on relationships because he was twice divorced, what right does she have to give? The same one who said when she was 50 years old, she went and had a menage a trois? That's who y'all going into. I just want y'all to pay attention to how many times, every time, her advice mainly has something to do sexually. You know how 304s is, especially the old ones. That's all they think about while they talk about men.
So we're 3 days in. How's the retreat been?
It's been fun.
Why'd you kiss her on the cheek? Not on the lips?
I don't want to mess her lips up. They look so perfect.
No, he doesn't like lipstick on him. He never kisses me on the lips. He'll wipe my kiss off right away if I have lipstick on him. Just go for it, like passion.
Do you do the same?
You see that? He don't even want to kiss her on the lips. How deplorable is that? He don't even want to kiss you on the lips. I don't know what the issue is. But let's go back to AJ Johnson and see what she says. Watch this, guys.
Thing when you kiss her vagina?
I know.
I just figured I'd just dive in. Are you romantic?
I'm extremely romantic.
She asked him, does he wipe his mouth after he kissed her vagina? Wow.
Really?
I just haven't felt like it's something that she likes.
I don't know where you would ever get that from. I'm dying for romance. When have you tried? You tried the first 6 months.
And it disappeared for a reason. Just
Oh,
because,
you agree with that?
Yeah, there are times when I'll say, you know what, I'm going to give her something special, like the cooking, because that's typically a romantic thing. Most guys don't cook, and if you criticize the food...
I'm going by how you talking to me, because you've been so critical with me, with a lot of things that I do. If I'm ashy, if I got a whisker, if my eyebrows out of place, he is no problem telling me. So I'm thinking like brutal honesty is like our thing.
But it doesn't necessarily mean that it works.
See, this is the thing I got another problem with. She's saying brutally honest is their thing, but you putting it all on him. Most likely, you know what it was? She was being a bit in the beginning. He followed her lead, which you should never do. If that's not your thing, don't do that. Don't be with a person like that. Y'all can't, it's hard to work things like that out. And we keep making it seem like relationships are just supposed to be toxic. No, they're not. Some people are not meant to be with certain people, and some people just not meant to be in relationships. So while she was throwing shade at Kevin, apparently she's not good at picking a guy for her relationship.
Yeah, I see now.
Are you attracted to each other? Sexually?
See, there you go again. This is the second thing. Are you attracted to each other sexually? That's the second thing she made sexual.
Yeah, but our sex...
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Are you attracted to her sexually?
No.
Ooh, that hurt me.
That hurt me. Psych! Your man ain't even attracted to you. Damn!
I was. Not now.
So why do you stick around?
She's worth the effort, the growth.
You're not physically attracted to me, and you're making complaint about me as sex. Then why are we here?
I think the reason why you guys keep pushing forward is because you've gotten so used to not loving, and you make excuses for it.
I am in love with her.
Do you feel like he's in love with you?
That's the first time I've heard it.
Now see, ain't that sad? First time she ever heard her dude that she been with, I don't know how long they been together, but the first time she heard from a dude that he's in love with is that time on the TV show. So some people need to hear what's reality and what the truth is. Your relationships that we are in for as, you know, black couples are not perfect. They're not perfect, and it's because we don't hear the truth. We don't face facts and reality what it is. That whole my truth, I'm just telling my truth, is a bunch of bull crap. The truth is the truth. There's no your truth, there's no my truth. The truth is the truth. There's me being transparent or being honest, being forthcoming. That's something. But my truth is no such thing, because people that say my truth usually are talking about I would say misconstrued perceptions. So if anything, it's your perception or your opinion. But there's no my truth, your truth. The truth is the truth. And the truth is hit dogs gonna holler. So the reason why Claudia Jordan and the rest of them heifers on that show talking about Queens of Cocktail, I think only one of them married. So you can't be no queen if you ain't got no king. First and foremost, being married. Second of all, they felt some type of way because it hit home. And instead of being honest about that, you want to talk trash about somebody. And they throw shade and disrespect people all the time. Men and women, they say slick stuff. But then you want to sit there and tell me he was wrong. And we know how black American women can be towards anybody. We know how disrespectful and rude a lot of them can be. But that's supposed to be okay. But a man is wrong for saying something that y'all would date, got himself together, and then when he says the thing that more guys that got themselves together are saying and being honest, then it's a problem. I mean, there's different levels to people, Some may be more straightforward. Some may be more harsh. Some may have a better tone. Some may have a worse tone. But the truth is the truth, no matter what. And that's what we got to start dealing in. Facts, truth. What is the truth? So we can honestly do something. And the truth is, she was hating on Kevin. Gus arrested him because of hit dog on holler. Once again, it's your boy JT, opposite from the norm. Make sure y'all subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'll be back. Chip.